So good morning, guys. So it's been 2 weeks since my chicken started laying. This is the second week. This is a Wednesday, so it's the second week. So we want to see, guys, what is actually the cost of rearing chickens. In this case, 300 chickens to the point where they can be able to start laying, guys. So let's take a look at that. So this is the flock, guys. These are some of the layers. So right now they're just having their morning feeds. So this is the morning portion. So I think it should last. I mean, they have like 2 hours. They usually consume this for like 2 hours, and then we remove the feeders. We actually lift them up so that they don't poop in it. So like this one, after feeding, so we'll have to remove the feeders. So these are feeds, guys. So cheaply made. I mean, they're not cheap, they're actually affordable. So right now I think some of them are just starting to lay. I've picked a few eggs. Let's just see. Let's see. It's a bit noisy in here. So just turn that on. So that's where they lay. You can see, guys. I don't know if you can see some eggs in there. So I think some of them are in there laying. Let's not just disturb them. You don't want to disturb them when they're laying. So I don't know why they're gathering around me. So you have I don't know, for some reason they don't prefer the upper section. Even the middle section, they're not using that, but they prefer the lower section. So I don't know why that's the case, but as you can see, so that's where they are laying. You can see some of the eggs in there, I think. So those ones need to be collected immediately before they actually, they could break. So we have to collect them immediately. So the question people have been asking is that people want to know the cost, actually. The cost of starting this kind of business, guys. Regardless of the number, people want to know how much does it cost. Maybe it starts with 100, 200, 1,000, you see. So because I have 300 or less of that, that's actually what I started with. That's the cost I want to discuss, guys, in this video. So let's take a look at some of the numbers, guys. So guys, in doing this, the first thing I did was actually to track the record of every item I buy, every item I bought, just from the start of the project this year. So let's just take a look at this bookkeeping process. So this is my 2024 project. Let's see what do they start with. So everything has to be clear because it's a business, and at the end of the day you expect a profit from this kind of business, guys. You're not doing this for free. So we expect money. We expect to make money at the end of this. So let's take a look at this spreadsheet file. So we have the debt, as you can see there. We have the debt from 25th of January. We have the items that I bought, the quantity, price, and then the transport. So I've included all the prices, all the costs that went into this. So the first one, as you can see, of course, we started with the 300 layers. Layer 6, I bought 300, but I was given an extra 3. You see, so it wasn't really helpful because the 3 extra, just died in the first week. So I went back to 300. So, the ones that I paid for. So I thought they will, give me an extra of like 10, like that. But wow, it was not what I expected. So I was given an extra 3 chicks. So from that, and the cost was there for 2,000 Kenya shillings, and it's pretty expensive, guys. 2-3 years ago it could have been less than, but because of inflation and all that, you expect the price to go up. So 300 chicks, the price is for 2,000 shillings. I also bought 4 bags of chick mash. As you can see, some liquid paraffin, some vitamins there, light bulbs, some the basics that I needed to actually start the project. Now keep in mind that the cost of these 300 is actually when I have a structure ready. I have not included the price of a structure. the cost of structure, the house itself. I have not included other equipment like drinkers or feeders or any of that. So this is just for, I'm assuming that you already have the structure, because if you don't, the price would actually, the cost will actually be different, will way be higher than this. So we have that for 2,000. So we can see the cost or the prices there, and actually what it cost me to bring the items to the house. You see, before they reach to the house, there's a cost that you have to incur, which is the transport, guys. So it is written there, all of it, every item I've ever purchased from 25th January, and the dates are there. Every item, you see, charcoal, all that, disinfectants, sawdust, sprayers, you see, food, the vaccines, all this of the February, you can see that. So, and the quantities and the prices, all of them are there. So what was the total? Now this is just the costs. Let's go all the way to 19th. That's when the chickens are started laying, and 19th June. That's when so we have June, 19th. That is the start of laying. So what do we have there? We have the total cost of those items was 146,149 shillings. You see, 146k, 149 shillings. That's the time the chickens started laying. You see, or one of the chickens started laying, giving me. So money started coming in on the 19th of June. You see, so whether it was 1 egg, 2 eggs, that's where we start now, because money has started coming in. So up to that time, you see, 149 shillings, plus we have the transport. We have the transport there, you see, 6,040. So when you do the total, you see, when you have to do the total, and you will find that it is way over 140,000, and sorry, 150,000. This should be 152,000. You see, that is Kenya shillings, 152,000. So that is to the point where the chickens start laying. Now keep in mind that mine delayed by 2 weeks, 2 more weeks, because of the food, the quantity of food I gave them earlier, which didn't match actually the standard. I was giving them way less feeds, guys, so for 2 whole weeks. So that's why the laying was delayed all the way to 19th week. This is actually 20th week. You see, it was delayed by 2 more weeks. Actually, they're supposed to start by 18th week, but it was delayed all the way to the 20th week. So guys, keep in mind that give the chickens the right feed, give them even more. I recommend you give them extra, you see, at night, you see, so that they just keep up with the weight gain process. So 152,000, guys, that is the amount we used, or I spent, to actually get these chickens laying. Now it could be more depending on your location and the accessibility to raw materials. It could be more than this. Now that's just the moment the chickens start laying, but remember, guys, you have not gotten to the point where the chickens are making a profit. The business is not that profitable at that point. You see, you can't sell 1 egg and expect to make a profit. No, so it is not profitable. So you see, you can have extras. We have extras there. In addition to that, we have some expenditures there, you see, all the way to 22nd of June. This was probably last week, you see. So the cost keep going up, guys. This is way, if I do these additions, guys, it will be way more than 170k. You see, it's way more. So it's going all the way to 200,000, guys. And at this time, we have already collected 6 trays from that. This is the 2nd week, so I already have 6 trays, guys. So the progress is good. The chickens are continuing to lay, so I think that should be more than 20%. 20% are laying, guys. We have not gotten to a half, which is 50%. I'm sure if you get to 50%, they should be able to start making a profit, guys. So that is the cost, guys. So you need to have, let's just say, 200,000 Kenya shillings, guys, to raise 300 chickens comfortably, and to the point where they actually start laying earlier, guys. So mine could have been earlier, but because of the delay in feeds, it was pushed 2 weeks behind, guys. So that's why we have that, you see. So that's the cost, guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment sections below, and keep subscribing.